let's kick off the 70s with something I bet most of you didn't know. FSCJ once had our very own museum. The Florida Junior College Natural History and Science Museum was located on Cumberland Campus. The museum, which included artifacts dating back to 400 to 500 BC, was described as being the only one of its kind in the area, outside of Gainesville and Tallahassee. By the end of summer 1970, the college moved out of its temporary South Side campus on Flagler and opened our North Campus. Students and staff alike were impressed with the new campus, which featured plenty of parking, though virtually no chairs for some reason, and most importantly, air conditioning. This new addition meant that, by the opening of just its 5th year, FJC was offering college credit courses at North Campus, San Diego Campus, Cumberland Campus, and its center at Fernandina Beach, and expected its enrollment to top 20,000. And of course, we had to staff all those campuses. To help, that fall term, the college hired almost 100 student workers, paying each one a whopping $1.45 an hour. By November 1970, FJC led the 27 junior colleges in Florida in the number of enrolled adult and vocational education students. But while students were taking classes, FJC didn't always make it easy to sign up for those classes. First, you had to go to one campus to make an appointment to register at another campus. Then, as much as a month later, you went to that second campus, shuffled from one table to another to a third or more. And that's before you even found a place to pay for your class and get your student ID. Despite the hassle of enrollment, by summer 1971, the Florida Times-Union reported that 1 out of every 20 people in Duval County went to FJC. That fall, the college also began to offer weekend classes at all 3 campuses to adapt to the needs of working students. Our South Campus opened in September of 1971 in a new $5 million facility. Up to 3,500 students were expected to study at South, about the same number who attended Jacksonville University at the time. Leaders from FJC and the University of North Florida, being built nearby, worked together on planning, as they expected many South Campus students to head to the upper division UNF for their junior and senior years, once they earned their AA degrees at FJC. In the spring of 1972, the FJC Foundation was established, an important step that allowed the college to accept private gifts of money, securities, or property, and to take fuller advantage of federal grants and matching funds. And that June marked the beginning of the end of the registration runaround with the rollout of computer enrollment at North Campus. Fall 1972 heralded the launch of what would eventually be referred to as dual enrollment, offering high school seniors the chance to take college classes. In 1973, the college deepened our long-running partnership with local law enforcement, dedicating the Northeast Florida Criminal Justice Training and Education Center at South Campus. Sheriff Dale Carson, who had taught as an adjunct in the college's law enforcement program, dedicated the site.
We are not simply training policemen. This center's aim is to diminish crime in the streets.
Skipping ahead a year or so, in May of 1974, Cumberland Campus changed its name to the Fred H. Kent Center, honoring the first chairman of the FJC Board of Trustees. And that summer, FJC started offering courses for Navy sailors through PACE, the program for Afloat College Education. FJC instructors even served on ships during deployments. Back at home, the JET Center, Job Entry Training, opened in portable classrooms at the corner of Main and State Streets, what would eventually become the site of Downtown Campus. This career education center included training in welding, sheet metal fabrication, and machine shop work, plus programs in carpentry, air conditioning and heating, and plumbing. And the Women's Center opened in the Main Street building in August, helping women from all over the city decide on their next steps.
Well, a lot of young women who were in the workforce who realized that they weren't going to be able to stay at that current level of job for the rest of their lives and wanted to upgrade themselves, wanted to redirect their lives. If they could take a course and be successful in it, whether it was non-credit or credit, it didn't make any difference. Because once their self-concept was changing, then they could move into anything. The world was right there waiting for them.